Donald Trump just appeared on his favorite propaganda channel, and because he has no filter and he loves giving himself the appearance of a strongman, he blurted out an alarming national security threat, and I have the breakdown for you next. Of course, the propaganda channel I speak of is Fox News, and this time the always friendly fire was delivered by Maria Bartiromo, but to her credit, she did confront him about reversing himself on one facet of his immigration rhetoric. Have a look, and in a minute, I'll share what he blurted out about national security.
Have you been backing away from this, though? Because recently you said, let's ease up on, taking in people that are working, hardworking, like in farms and hotels.
I don't back away. What I do have, I cherish our farmers. And when we go into a farm and we take away people that have been working there for 15 and 20 years who are good, who possibly came in incorrectly, and what we're going to do is we're going to do something for farmers where we can let the farmer sort of be in charge. The farmer knows he's not going to hire a murderer. But, when you go into a farm and he's had somebody working with him for 9 years doing this kind of work, which is hard work to do, and a lot of people aren't going to do it, and you end up destroying a farmer because you took all the people away, it's a problem. I'm on both sides of the thing. I'm the strongest immigration guy that there's ever been, but I'm also the strongest farmer guy that there's ever been. And that includes also hotels and, places where people work, a certain group of people work. So we're working on it right now. We're going to work it so that some kind of a temporary pass where people pay taxes, where the farmer can have a little control as opposed to you walk in and take everybody away.
I don't back away, I cherish. I'm on both sides of the things. Trump is to words what a swarm of locusts is to a cornfield. And in this next clip, she asked him about the incongruence of trading with China, all things considered. Watch the odd look on his face before he reveals that he puts money above everything.
One of them signed a paper saying that he would value Mao Zedong's value system. So there was that. And then they hack into our telecom system. They've been stealing intellectual property. Fentanyl, COVID, all of this stuff. So how do you negotiate with obviously a bad actor and trust them on economics?
You don't think we do that to them? We do.
So
we do a lot of things.
That's the way the world works?
That's the way the world works. It's a nasty world.
And then you just do a trade deal?
We do. Well, we made a lot of money with this trade deal. I do a trade deal if it works. We made a lot of money with the trade deal.
And now for the national security moment. Trump speaks of a conspiracy with regards to his ongoing battle with the media because they did not paint the Iran bombing with a brush of worship. For context, it is preceded by another Bartiromo clip from 2 days ago because Fox will keep fanning any flame that he tells them to.
President Trump is accusing Democrats of leaking the low-confidence intelligence report regarding the damage done and the extent of it to Iran's nuclear facilities. The president posting on Truth Social, they should be prosecuted. Here's White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt.
Well, I'm not personally looking for the leaker. The FBI is looking for the leaker, so you'll have to ask them in the Department of Justice in terms of this investigation. But leaking top secret classified intelligence is a crime, and people need to be held accountable for that crime.
You tweeted the Democrats leaked an intelligence.
They should be prosecuted.
Who specifically? Do we know who did it? Will you be able to find out?
They can find out. If they wanted, they could find out easily. You go up and tell the reporter, national security, who gave it. You have to do that. And I suspect we'll be doing things like that.
What's striking is Trump doesn't even try to offer evidence for his claims, but that's never been the point. He throws out accusations, lets MAGA media amplify it, and relishes in the chaos. He has learned that if you yell traitor loud enough, Fox News will echo it and the base will believe it. And with that formula, he's now turning government agencies into his personal instrument of vengeance. With his hand-picked cronies now at the top of the Justice Department and the FBI, Trump doesn't just have a platform, he has a SWAT team of revenge. This is a man who's laying the foundation for a state-sponsored retaliation against journalists, political opponents, and other critics. It is an authoritarian nightmare that is unfolding in real time, delivered by a media outlet that many think is a news channel. And if you're at all skeptical of the theory you just heard, remember this. Donald Trump used to brag about burying contractors and legal fees just for fun. He relished it. He delighted in turning lawsuits into psychological warfare, and that was with his own money. Now he's backed by the federal government and funded by taxpayers. So the only question is, who else is on his to-do list of vengeance?